People who migrate to the UK will be eligible for benefits and social housing only when they become British citizens, and those who arrive by small boat could wait up to 30 years for residency. Under new plans outlined by Shabana Mahmood, the plans could result in migrants only becoming eligible for benefits and social housing if they first become British citizens, rather than upon being granted settlement, as is currently the case. More than 600,000 overseas health workers and their families who arrived in the UK as part of the so-called Boris wave of arrivals could have to wait up to 25 years to apply to settle if they have claimed benefits under the plans. The measures have been outlined as part of a radical set of rewritten rules for those who seek to apply to settle in the UK, and comes days after the release of proposed changes to the asylum system. A nurse in a hospital bay. Up to 50,000 nurses could quit UK over immigration plans, survey suggests. Read more. It also comes as Mahmood is touted as a possible future Labour leader by Blue Labour MPS, and as the party comes under pressure from Nigel Farage's Reform UK in the polls. Judging someone's worth by the size of their wage slip sends a dreadful message to the people who keep the UK's public services running, she said, forcing staff, many of whom stepped up during COVID, to wait 15 years for certainty about their futures betrays the promises. To settle in this country forever is not a right, but a privilege. I am replacing a broken immigration system with one that prioritizes contribution, integration, and respect for the British sense of fair play, the Home Secretary said. Arrivals will be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain in the UK after 10 years, instead of 5 years currently. The plans aim to curb applications from more than 1.6 million people who came to the UK under Boris Johnson's government after a post-Brexit relaxation of rules from 2022 onwards. Under the proposals, more than 600,000 people and family members who arrived on health and care worker visas will be eligible for settlement after 15 years. If anyone on such a visa or their dependents have claimed benefits for a year or more, this would increase to 25 years under the proposals. Visa overstayers and those who arrived in the UK on small boats and in the back of lorries would have to wait up to 30 years to settle, removing the prospect of long-term residence and security in the UK. In contrast, doctors and nurses working in the NHS will be able to settle after 5 years. High earners and entrepreneurs will be able to stay after just 3 years. It is claimed the proposals, which are out to consultation until the 12th of February, mean that high earners will get faster routes to permanent status, while people with low or no earnings will have to wait much. The Chancellor will allocate £1 million to the new team, which will report to the Fair Work Agency and will look for small businesses that break migration laws.